Napoli. So his first loss in a while, isn't it, really?
Yeah. And they just didn't put up any sort of fight, did they?
No, it's surprising. Like, I was expecting a real scrap, especially at home. Because we know what Atalanta are going to bring. Like, they're just well structured, aren't they? You know exactly how they're going to play, like, on the counter attack.
Yeah. And, they did it really effectively, especially through looking.
Yeah, he's just, like, turned into a massive baller now, and he was always good in the Premier League, to be fair, wasn't he? But
And they just didn't get enough stats or whatever for people to rate it.
no, and like I said during the game, like, if you're not getting consistent games, it's hard, isn't it? Like, some players just need that, don't they? And he seems like one of them.
Yeah. You see that a lot with Chelsea players, don't they? They don't get enough games. They no matter where we all know he's good, but never got a run, did he?
No, certainly. Yeah, but which was Luckman's first goal? Do you remember?
That was the one, was it? Like a cross to the back post, and he hit it on the volley in the near post.
Yeah. Really good goal.
Yeah.
That was just a counter, wasn't it?
I think, was it Bongiorno or one of the defenders headed it out pretty poorly, and
Yeah, it was Oliveira, I think. Left back. Yeah. When it was coming over, I was thinking, like, oh, how's he going to deal with this? Because it's just sort of like in that area, isn't it, where you've either got to get loads on it and head it out for a throw, or just try and head it straight, down the pitch. And that's what he went for, didn't he? But he didn't get far enough.
So yeah, the guy got it and crossed it in, and was it someone wasn't really marking that good at the back?
Yeah, I think. Well, I know Rahmani was out of position a few times again. I don't want to blame him because I can't remember exactly who it was, but.
And the keeper, like, it's near post, but he's come from the other side of the goal. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
React to that because he actually caught it on the volley as well. So,
Yeah, right.
Maybe one of the better keepers in the world, Allison or something, might have got a foot to it or whatever, but can't blame him too much.
No. Interesting. But yeah, and then he gets his second one, really, didn't he? And they weren't really creating much in between, were they, Atalanta? Neither were Napoli.
Yeah, I don't think Kvaratskhelia touched the ball hardly ever, did he?
No. Did he even have a shot, really?
No, don't think so.
Very disappointing. Like, obviously that's the whole point of this series, is to watch him, but he's just nowhere near his capacity, is it, at the moment?
No, I don't know what it is, really. Is it the style of Conte? They're not getting him, like, isolated one-on-one?
Yeah. I just don't know. Because even Georgia managed to do it, didn't they? So, there's no excuses.
I think maybe Kante's like, well, all players are valued equally, so he doesn't put this higher ceiling for Kvaratskhelia, does he?
No. Everyone's going to work within the team structure, which is like a lot of managers now.
But, you gotta play like him. You just gotta work the ball to him in, like, advantageous areas, and he'll make something happen.
Yeah, there's only, like, maybe 5 players in the world or whatever, and they're like, who you'd do that for. And he's just one of them, isn't he? Just the way it is. Fair enough, Lukaku, just make him do the donkey work.
Make him running behind all 90 minutes.
Yeah. That was a good play, actually. Like, he was sweating like mad when he do like a 5-yard sprint, and then he'd be sweating like crazy.
I was thinking, because I used to be a defender, if I was playing against him, I wouldn't want to touch him. Like, your hand would be sticky.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It's just horrible.
Yeah, I actually remember that when I was playing. Just one guy, for some reason I remember, like, he brushed his arm and he was just sweaty as hell. Like, his arm, like his forearm was sweaty as hell. Why are you sweating there, bro?
Disgusting.
I don't really, like, sweat loads, So, like, it's just like, I don't know why that stuck in my head.
I got it, like, just touching some guy and I was like, Jesus Christ, you need a shower.
Yeah. Like, obviously you're running around, don't you? So it's like completely natural, but it's just like, it's still disgusting. Feel some man's warm moisture. And big Rom, that's why no one goes near him. Let's be fair, that Heen, don't want to. I've completely butchered his name, but
Yeah,
he was a
black
beast.
centre back.
Yeah, he's a beast, wasn't
He's
But-
just all up in his grill.
he? Yeah, but then like, is it just more the fault of Ron for not like asserting his dominance early and like, scaring him off?
Maybe he was too slippery from the sweat that he couldn't roll him to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're trying to get to the second goal with Lookman, which is pretty poor defending, but really good finish by him.
Yeah. Just that's what it is, really, isn't it? Like, it's just not much. When you're not putting up any resistance, like they're going to create chances eventually on them.
Because they weren't threatening Atalanta's goal, so Lookman and was it the Catalan?
Yeah.
They could just stay like in a really advanced position. And then when the counter-attack happened, then it was a massive threat to Napoli, wasn't it?
Yeah. You should say like they weren't playing with a striker, were they? So the centre halves were sort of just standing there and reacting to movement around them instead of having like someone to mark, which I think Rachmani struggled with the most.
Yeah. And obviously we know Oliveira and Di Lorenzo attack like crazy, so they're leaving at least, only 2 or 3 back when they every attack.
Yeah. And there's that issue we've been discussing like throughout the weeks, really, like the midfield again. Like there's no holding midfielder, and like the defenders stay way back, don't they? So when they're pressing the forwards and the midfield, like there's just a big gap in that DM position, isn't there? And like Buongiorno was going in there, wasn't he? Like getting aggressive, but it's hard for a centre half to do that because you're going to get caught eventually, aren't you? Spacing behind, so it's just an impossible task.
Especially when you got to cover Oliveira because he's crazy and he just goes up every time.
Yeah. I don't really rate him at all, to be honest.
I think if Spinazzola can reach some of his past form, then he might get in, mate.
Yeah, it's just about him gaining fitness, I think, isn't it? But yeah.
And I was going to say, we usually say Zambangui's is the best player and he's underrated. He goes under the radar, but he did nothing in this game.
No, he didn't really, no.
He didn't make any interceptions, any tackles, he didn't make any runs forward.
No.
Just coasted for it, really, didn't he?
Yeah. I really don't know what happened. Because, like, they rested the 2 wingers, didn't they, in the previous game?
Yeah.
Ready for this. And then there was just no intensity from him in this one. So, I don't know what's happened.
Yeah. And then, we'll get into the third goal. I think Napoli were trying to get back in the game, but they just couldn't get any chances still, even after making loads of subs and changing the formation, didn't they? I think they did.
Don't remember.
Maybe it's just a style, I don't think it's a formation, maybe let's try something a bit different.
Yeah, they put Raspadori on, didn't they, instead of Gilmore. So like it's sort of like a 4-4 or 4-2. Like 3-1, but like he's more of like a striker, really, isn't he?
Yeah. So they tried something different, but it didn't work. And then because they're pushing up, trying to get the goal, they just got conceded a third, didn't they?
Yeah. Yep.
Just is what it is.
Yeah, it's just like we've been saying, really, like they weren't fighting to get back in the game or anything. So it wasn't even like the third goal meant anything, really. It was just like, I suppose, relief for Atalanta, but they were never under pressure, were they? So.
And then they just confirmed to Napoli that they couldn't win, so they just stopped trying after that as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did actually. Completely stopped. Which, disappointing for the fans, isn't it?
They took an L, 0 points, but they can make it right against Milan, isn't it?
Inter Milan. So yeah, that'll be an interesting one. I don't know.
And if they lose that, then they might go down to like 3rd or 4th, might they?
Yeah, it might do.
That's obviously terrible, because they were first by like a decent margin.
Yeah. Just shows, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Consistency is key.
You're going to need a bounce back and response in the next game.
Yeah.
Inter have a game, do they? Is it against us?
Against Arsenal, at home for them.
So, they might be tired from that, but you can't, expect that to happen, and you gotta expect them to come out alive.
Definitely, yeah.
So, we'll see you for that one. Big game.
Yes. What would you rate Lukaku's performance out of 10 in that game?
-1.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, I think he was actually the worst player, probably, on the pitch.
Yeah.
Can't think of many who had a worse performance.
He didn't touch it, did he? Earlier?
No. Yeah, I don't remember him touching it at all. But then, I suppose you could say the same for Lautaro and Martinez, couldn't you, really? Because Buongiorno was just like getting in front of him every time, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But then he did have a big chance, didn't he, actually?
Oh yeah, Lukaku was the worst player.
Yeah.
He does that in big games, and
Yeah, he said to me early in the season. They just ignore the big games for him, really.
never performs, does he?
Even if he gets the chances, he misses them. I think because he's thinking, like, I need to score, because I'm not going to get many. He just puts too much pressure on himself. Or he's just rubbish at him.
When he comes up against a half-decent defender, he can't handle it.
Yeah. Would you say the two teams, like how would you put their defences up against each other? Like, you got like Bastoni. Who even was it? Acerbi. DiMarco, yeah. Who else played? Dumfries and one other, right? That guy, I was thinking that guy, I keep calling him Babadook. The big guy who played against Arsenal.
Bisnek.
Yeah. Keep forgetting his name, so I just call him Babadook. He didn't play, did he? He's just a big unit. Who played instead of him?
Can't remember.
No, I can't even remember.
That's not done that good.
No. I just remember Bastoni because he was taking long throws, and the Cherby's just really good, isn't he? And then you got Buongiorno, Oliveira, Rahmani, and Di Lorenzo, obviously. I don't know how you think they match up.
Yeah, so the Inter's probably slightly better, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Rahmani's not that good. Buongiorno, he's decent, but he's not proven yet.
No, even though he he added to his his status in this game, didn't he? I think.
Obviously, Di Lorenzo's good. Oliveira's just alright,
Yeah.
definitely improve it.
Yeah, I suppose the more I think about it, they're more established players, aren't they, really? They've been playing together for years now.
Yeah, and Bastoni plays for Italy national team.
Yeah.
And I think DiMarco gets in the squad as well.
Yeah, I think he plays most of the games, DiMarco. So. They obviously rate him highly in Italy. We don't know too much about him here, do we, really? I feel like it's just like a Kieran Trippier situation. People, until recently, he was just like a solid, dependable player only. What was that stat you seen? He was like high end on one of the stats, wasn't he?
Touches in our possession boxes.
Yeah.
In the final third, right?
It was like he was in the top 5 of the league, wasn't he? Which I just couldn't believe, really.
I think he was top.
Right.
Which is crazy because he's a left wing back.
Yeah. And Kvaratskhelia is probably in the bottom 5, isn't he? Because he just never touched it in this game, did he? In the opposition half, anyway.
Yeah, that's the dribble from his own half. And obviously, you're going to get tackled there. You're going to have to pass it or something.
Yeah. I don't really understand what the whole deal is. When you watch any other team, they'll slowly build up to let their players get up front. But with Napoli, at the moment, they just get it, don't they? Try and run past people instantly. And then you're on the halfway line. It's pointless.
You haven't got faster tell players who can run the whole half and score like Bale, isn't it?
No, right, yeah. Yeah, it'd be different if they had Kvaratskhelia and then someone else who can do that on the other wing. Politano's more like a Kvaratskhelia player, really, isn't he?
And he also just plays right wing back.
Yeah. Plays right wing back. He's every game like it gets to like 70 minutes. He's completely dead, and he's like I don't know, like he's like sweating, like, and it looks like he's got bags under his eyes because he's so tired, and he just walked off, didn't he? And he's sort of like half won over to Conte. Conte must be like, oh, this guy really doesn't appreciate me.
It's probably the first time he's had to play like this. And
Yeah. Was he with Sassuolo before?
he's been about. And
Yeah. But yeah, he's probably like the main guy, wasn't he? And then he's like, come here now, and he's just like, dog's body basically for Kvaratskhelia and Lukaku. Like, you wouldn't mind, would you, if Lukaku actually did something? You're just running for no reason, really.
he doesn't hold up the ball or even.
No. You're like, Jesus, Ron, just give me a chance to actually get out my own art.
Yeah, let's get into the game now because we talked all that preamble because there's nothing to talk about in the game, really, is there?
Not much. Again, like Napoli with a low block, wasn't
And then they just paid in the counters, like we mentioned, but they just weren't getting in.
No.
And I think one chance they had, they got a corner, and then they scored off it.
Yeah. Who was it? Who got the assist?
I think it was Ratman.
Yeah, was it?
He had a shot, but it wasn't going in, and then McTominay got in front of him.
Yeah.
It was a good finish.
You were saying during the game, weren't you? Like, how do you get McTominay into the team, really? Like, what is his best position? Because, like, in midfield, he doesn't offer you anything on the ball, does he? Like, passing-wise. But then it's his late runs into the box that, like, really help you, don't they?
But then they don't get into crossing or shooting areas, really.
No, because I suppose you don't have anyone to play through midfield to actually get the ball up there.
Don't I feel like they're not utilising him very well, are they?
No.
Even though he scored a few, but he could be doing more.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Maybe Lobotka coming back will help that a bit.
Yeah, because when he came on at like 70th minute, they started playing actual football, didn't they?
Yeah, like you just do them long passes when he up to the wing or something, which you need. Get your obviously the strength of Napoli is their wingers really, and so get it out there early. But Gilmore just wasn't doing that, was he?
Yes, Zamba and Geisa didn't have much of an impact in this game, did they?
Nah, it's a couple of games in a row really. Like I said, I don't know if he's just been running too much because he was going like crazy when like a few games ago he was all over the place.
But they only conceded one. They're pretty solid defensively, so I don't know if you can blame him too much.
No, I suppose. Yeah.
Just usually he gets in good interceptions or tackles and then has a couple of runs up the field, but he didn't do any of that, did he?
No. Very interesting.
What was their goal? Just a long range one.
Yeah.
Callan
Ugly, like he threatened it with that free kick, and he just blasted it at someone in the wall. He's just like showing what he can do, which we all know, don't we?
And he caught this really good. Maybe the keeper could have saved it because he got a hand to it, didn't he?
Yeah. I said while we were watching it, like I don't know if I can blame him too much. Like I think he should save it, obviously, but that guy proper whacks it, doesn't he? And it was like, if you look at it from one angle, it was moving like side to side on it. He just gets like loads of action on it.
And then he also missed the penalty later on.
Yeah. Because I said actually when he was going up, didn't I? Like he gets it right in the corner, like with loads of power, didn't he? And he obviously got it slightly wrong, so it just hit the post, obviously.
Was it a penalty? No, we didn't think it was a penalty, really, did we?
Is it one of them ones where he's like sort of just, like sort of side by side sort of thing when he's like getting across himself?
He tried to shield the ball.
Ah, yeah, that was it. Yeah.
And he put his leg across and he just like tapped his foot and then he went down like he'd been shot.
Yeah, this was the Zambo and Gisa one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar to sort of Rashford got sent off like in the last year.
Yeah.
But he actually caught him a bit more, didn't he, Rashford?
Yeah. I don't know, that's like a weird one, and I don't know what I think the right decision is, because like you're shielding the ball, but then you are like, you're just like studding the guy on purpose, basically. Like you're putting your foot across, and then the guy just runs in the way. So I don't know, it's tough.
They're really soft on it. If they would have just carried on like nothing happened, it would have been fine. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I don't think anyone complained at the time, did they?
No. I mean, they missed anyway, so I guess you could say it's justice.
Yeah.
And then it ended 1-1, didn't it? So
Napoli were running the clock down at the end, so I think they were a bit happier with it.
and then just the point on Inter's like attacking, and that wasn't very good either, was it?
Nope. Like, I think Buongiorno was man of the match. In like the way he was just intercepting constantly on the end, his one-on-one defending. Like long balls over the top and he just defended easy.
He seems like he's really fast, and he can just get there.
And he's an out-and-out defender as well, and he just does the basics.
There's one period where he get like a collision and he was off the pitch for like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah. I don't know what was wrong with him.
And he just come back on and he played the full game.
Yeah.
Don't know what happened.
He's acting like he had like some ligament damage or something, wasn't he?
Hmm.
I think it was his knee. And then he was like 2 minutes later, like you say, he just come back on and played normal.
They're like defending for their lives when he was off. Because they had like a corner and all.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. It wasn't a great game, was it? But it's still like entertaining elements.
There's large parts where you could have just like turned over and you wouldn't have missed anything.
Yeah.
And then there's some interesting things like the penalty and a couple of goals.
Yeah.
It's top of the league by 1 point. I think it's between top 6. There's only 2 points between 6th and 5th.
Yeah. That's what you want to see, though, isn't it? Like, obviously, we're not like Napoli fans, are we? We're just like sort of on the side of it all, aren't we? Like, obviously, we want to see them win it, but you want to competitive. Obviously, if it was Arsenal, I just want them instead of 2 points between the top 6, I want 6 points between the top 2. And we're top. That's like the opposite at the moment for us. But for a neutral, this is the kind of entertainment you want.
Yeah. I don't even know who they got next. Is it Rome at home?
Yeah, I think it might be. There's definitely one of the ones coming up. Obviously, there's an international break, so I haven't looked that far ahead, but yeah. But yeah, getting through the like what's that, a quarter of the way through the season now?
Yeah. Gonna be like game 11 or something, is it? 10 or 11?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get on to the next one.